Good day. You are tuned into Newsbits on channel MOE, proudly representing the Ministry of Education in Ghana. Find us live on Facebook and on YouTube at channel MOE for real-time updates. I am Sharon Mensah, here to bring you stories from across the nation and around the globe. Here are your headlines. In national news, Ghana's leadership extends heartfelt condolences to crash victims' relatives. In education, Austrian ambassador explores educational partnerships with Academic City University. KNEST's Send Soul project bridges digital divide with 3,300 laptops for needy students. In health crisis, 4.5 million cedis paid for unfinished facility puts patients at risk of cross-infection. Still to come on the international front, Kim Kyo-hee, former South Korean First Lady, faces bribery and fraud charges amid deepening political scandal. Stay with us and in-depth details of these and more right after this break. And you're back. We continue our coverage with a poignant display of leadership and empathy. In a solemn display of national unity and compassion, President John Dramani Mahama, together with the Vice President, Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman, and senior government officials, visited the office of the Chief of Defense Staff, Major General William H. Apon, to extend condolences to the families of the fallen military personnel. The president and his delegation met with the bereaved families of squadron leader Peter Anala, said Sergeant Ernest Adomensa, and flying officer Chum Ampedu, who tragically lost their lives while serving the nation. On behalf of the people of Ghana, the president offered words of comfort and pledged the government's full support during this difficult time. On the diplomatic front, the Austrian ambassador to Ghana, Ambassador Jon Hessel, has paid a courtesy visit to Academic City University College in Ghana. The visit was aimed at exploring opportunities to deepen collaboration between Austria and the university, particularly in areas such as innovation, entrepreneurship, and sustainable development. During the visit, the ambassador was taken on a tour of the university's campus, where he familiarized himself with Academic City's academic philosophy, state-of-the-art facility, and its forward-thinking approach to higher education. Welcoming the ambassador, the president of Academic City, Professor Fred, said the visit is a strong sign of Austria's growing interest in Ghana's education sector. The engagement also opened doors for discussions around possible partnerships that could benefit students and faculty alike, while fostering stronger ties between the two countries. The outgoing director of the Ghana School of Law, Justice Kwesi Enin Yeboah Opon, has bid farewell to students as his tenure comes to an early end. In a message to the students on Tuesday, August 12, he expressed gratitude to God for what he described as love, guidance, and protection throughout these 3 years in office. Justice Opon said he had hoped to complete his full term and preside over the upcoming call to the bar ceremony, but sadly, that was not to be. He wished the Part 2 seconds students success as they prepare for the October call to the bar and encouraged Part 1 students to stay focused on their legal journey. He also called on the students' body to show even greater respect, cooperation, and support to his successor and the management team of the Ghana School of Law. Positive strides are being made in higher education. Since 2021, the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology has presented over 3,300 laptops to brilliant but needy students to support teaching and learning. The initiative forms part of the university's Support One Needy Student with One Laptop project, also known as SUNSIL, which was launched in 2020 to bridge the digital divide among students. So far, the monetary value of the laptops distributed stands at 35 million Ghana cedis. In a related development in the Ashanti region, the Menchia Palace has announced a ban on the organization of all funerals in Asanteman on Thursday, August 21, 2025. In the health sector, there is a troubling issue arising. Health authorities at the Baptist Medical Center in Nalarigu are raising alarm over unsafe conditions as they are forced to treat patients with various infectious disease in a single makeshift ward. This follows the abandonment of a COVID-19 treatment center by a contractor who was paid 4.5 million Ghana cedis to complete the project. In the absence of the facility, patients with different highly contagious conditions, including mpox, cholera, and tuberculosis, are being housed together in one space, significantly increasing the risk of cross-infection. Health officials say just a series of coughs could expose patients to additional hospital-acquired infections, compounding their health challenges. The situation has become a daily reality for both patients and healthcare workers at the center, who continue to manage with limited resources and under unsafe conditions. Now, in a major tragedy unfolding in West Africa, at least 8 people have been confirmed dead following devastating floods on Cape Verde's São Vicente Island. Torrential rains on Monday morning overwhelmed emergency services, swamped roads, and swept away vehicles and residents on the northern island of the Atlantic archipelago off the West African coast. A municipal council, José Carlos Dalu, told state media that 7 of the victims died in the floods, while 1 person was electrocuted. 3 others are still reported missing. The International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies reported a slightly higher death toll of 9 and said around 1,500 people have been displaced. Key roads remain cut off as authorities continue rescue and relief efforts in the worst hit areas. A dramatic new development has emerged in South Korea's ongoing political scandal. Kim Kyung-hee, the wife of impeached former President Yoon Suk-yeol, has been arrested on multiple charges, including stock fraud, bribery, and influence peddling. Prosecutors allege she violated financial disclosure laws by accepting undeclared luxury gifts such as a $43,000 pendant and a high-end Chanel bag. Authorities stated her arrest was crucial to prevent the potential destruction of evidence. This arrest further intensifies the turmoil surrounding the former presidential couple. Her husband, Yoon, remains under arrest following his impeachment in April on allegations of attempting to impose marital law. He now faces trial for insurrection charges, which could lead to the sentence of him in prison or even the death penalty. These arrests collectively mark a significant escalation in the scandal that continues to rock South Korea's leadership. Still on the international front, former Malian Prime Minister Shogu Kokla Maiga has been arrested by the country's ruling military junta on corruption charges. His arrest follows an investigation into the alleged misuse of public funds during his time in office from 2021 until his dismissal in November 2024. Maiga had recently joined the heir of the junta after openly criticizing delays in the promised return to civilian rule. His detention comes just days after another former prime minister, Musa Mara, was also arrested, this time for publicly backing jail critics of the regime. Mali has been under military control since 2021, and junta leader General Assimi Goïta has further extended his grip on power by 5 more years, despite earlier commitment to democratic transition. You've been watching Newsbits right here on channel MOE. We'll go for a quick break. When we return, we'll delve into sports, entertainment, and tech news. Stay with us. Welcome back. Now let's take a look at what's happening in the sports world. Ghana's sprint king, Edwin Kwabla Gadai, is locked in and ready to defend his 100 meters crown as West Africa's top athlete gear up for the Confederation of African Athletics Region the second Senior Championships. The high-stakes two-day meet will now take place on August 18 and 19 at the University of Ghana Stadium, following a national mourning period in honor of 8 government officials and Ghana Air Force crew who lost their lives in last week's tragic helicopter crash. A state funeral is scheduled for Friday, August 15 in Accra. Gadai, the 2024 SWAG Male Athlete of the Year, says the date's change does not affect his mission. He's focused on keeping his 100-meter title on home soil.
Just about getting ready. One for Ghana. The Togolese have Alite Pascal. The Malians have Foda Sissoko. The Nigerians have Israel Okon. Gadai Edwin Kwabla is running for Ghana. Adekalu is running for the Nigerians. Kodia Kwame.
On your marks.
This time they're going to go.
Get it right.
It's a Nigeria-Ghana duel. Gadai, 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 Gadai.
Edwin Kwabla Gadai.
That was impressive. Moving away from sport, the Minister for Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, Honorable Abdullah Gumashi, has made a heartfelt appeal for national unity, empathy and deep reflection following the helicopter crash that claimed the lives of Environment Minister Dr. Ibrahim Mutala Mohammed and 7 other government officials. According to the minister, the country needs to heal and Ghanaians must re-examine their actions and the nature of political discourse. She stressed that the nation cannot continue to politicize tragedies and urged citizens to bow their heads in shame and learn from the lives and sacrifices of the gallant men who lost their lives in the crash. In lifestyle trends, after months of women dominating the TV with telenovelas and reality shows, often acting as the unofficial CEOs of the home, the return of football is set to shake things up. With Europe's top leagues kicking off, men are gearing up for match days and eyeing the remote, reigniting the classic tug of war over screen time. Will women give up control, or will this spark fresh negotiations in households everywhere? One thing is certain, when it comes to love and the remote, no one backs down without a play. Now to tech news. Elon Musk, owner of X, has threatened legal action against Apple, accusing the tech giant of making it impossible for apps to compete with ChatGPT maker OpenAI on its App Store. Musk also called OpenAI CEO Sam Altman a liar after Altman accused Musk of using his platform to benefit himself and his own companies. This latest clash adds fuel to the ongoing feud between the billionaires who co-founded OpenAI but now fiercely compete following Musk's departure from the firm. We've taken you from national headlines to the world of sports and tech. Thank you for your time. I am Sharon Mensah. Have a good morning.